In almost 4 decades in management, Neil Warnock has taken Notts County to the old First Division, Sheffield United and Queen's Park Rangers into the Premier League, and managed the likes of Huddersfield, Crystal Palace and Leeds United. Throughout his career, Warnock has managed a pretty good win percentage and promotion record, but has struggled to keep teams in the top flight for very long. With that being said, here is a combined 11 made up from some of the best players to have played under Neil Warnock. Paddy Kenny. There have been much more talented players to have played for Warnock between the sticks, but this 68-year-old really does love Kenny, so he has to be included. The English-born former Republic of Ireland international has followed Warnock to Sheffield United, Queen's Park Rangers, Leeds and Rotherham. They really do have a long-standing bromance in football. Nathaniel Clyne. Clyne was just a teenager when he was under Warnock's stewardship, but he was already a regular at Crystal Palace, and already showing the hallmarks of a potential top player. It may be fair to say that Clyne's progression from Southampton to Liverpool, and now with England, has come as a bit of a surprise for some Palace fans. Phil Jagielka. Quite possibly the easiest decision in this entire 11. Jagielka became a real standout player at Sheffield United under Warnock, before becoming an England international. Warnock had only been at Bramall Lane for a year before he handed Jagielka his debut aged just 18. And he certainly repaid the faith shown in him, making 287 appearances over 7 years, and being named the Blades Player of the Year 3 times, as well as helping the club win promotion to the Premier League. Jose Font. Cash-strapped Crystal Palace had no option but to sell Font in January 2010 as their financial situation worsened. And that may have been the straw that broke the camel's back and convinced Warnock to leave the Eagles. He won promotion to the Premier League with Southampton and became a key man with the Saints, and even winning the Euro 2016 tournament with Portugal. Joel Ward. A little out of position here, but Ward prides himself on his versatility. And the Palace defender was very dependable in a difficult time during Warnock's second stint at Crystal Palace. Ward has now been at Selhurst Park for 5 years, having joined the Eagles from Portsmouth in 2012. Michael Brown. Brown was a terrific player for Warnock during his 4 years at Sheffield United, before being sold to Tottenham, where things didn't really work out for the former England under-21. Brown was named Sheffield United's Player of the Year in 2002, and played in the FA Cup final with Portsmouth back in 2010. Alejandra Falla, a technically gifted midfielder who helped QPR to the Championship title in 2011. And the Argentine may have had more of an impact in the Premier League were it not for some really unfortunate injuries. Wilfried Zaha, a player who Neil Warnock managed in both of his spells at Crystal Palace. In his first, Zaha was very young and still finding his feet at the club, and in his second, Zaha was trying to recover from his disastrous spell at Manchester United. However, Zaha is now a real threat to any Premier League defender and a star man at Selhurst Park. Adel Taarabt. Taarabt's performance for QPR in the 2010-2011 Championship title winning season were sensational. It's a shame though that we can't say the same for his attitude. However, he scored 19 times for the Hoops in that season and won Football League Player of the Year. Sadly, Taarabt couldn't replicate those performances in the Premier League, and has had fitness and attitude concerns ever since. Victor Moses. Transformed into a highly effective right wing back by Antonio Conte at Chelsea, Moses was every bit of the winger under Warnock at Crystal Palace. An exciting young player who ended up leaving the club for Wigan Athletic. Moses has since gone on to win the Premier League, Europa League and the African Cup of Nations. Andy Booth. It was a tricky choice up front. Warnock is renowned for signing a load of strikers, but has never really had a top-class one in his ranks. However, when asked who was the best striker he'd ever coached, Warnock pointed to Andy Booth and Danny Webber. And we've decided to go with the former. Booth scored 52 goals in 123 games during his first spell at Huddersfield, before heading to Sheffield Wednesday and later returning to the Terriers. And that's our list. Did we miss anybody out? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe.